Alright, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this exact theme or look on your Galaxy device and just giving you the whole process step by step. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first things first, I know a lot of people see these icons and they're like, yo, that looks so cool. What is that? What theme is that? So it's actually not a theme, it's just an icon pack. So if you go to the Play Store and then you go to search and search retro mode lights in brackets, or you could just search retro mode light and then it will pop up. So this is the icon pack that I use, retro mode icon pack lights version. And you know, these guys should sponsor me because at this point I put so many people on. But yeah, it's a little cheap icon pack, maybe like around $4. It's also pretty cool because not only is it an icon pack, it also has some pretty cool widgets, which I'll show you later on. But for now, download the icon pack, and then to apply it, you need to go to theme park. So if you have Good Lock installed on your phone, then go to it. If you don't, go to the Galaxy Store and search Good Lock and you'll be able to install Theme Park, or you can search Theme Park in the Galaxy Store. So Theme Park is where you can apply your icons. Go to the icon at the bottom and then create new. And then basically right here, you select your icon pack. So whatever icon packs you have on your phone will show up here, third-party ones. And then there's also Samsung ones. You can press the plus to search in the Galaxy themes as well. But this is the one I have, Retro Mode Light. You press that, and boom, it applies to most icons, but some icons don't have a specific icon in this pack. So what you can do is you go to these three dots right here and press change icons, then go down, and anything that doesn't have an icon will be at the bottom, and you can change those icons. So you can tap on the icon, then press retro mode, and then boom, now you can scroll through all these extra icons and choose whatever fits the app that you're trying to change the icon of. So let's say this is Bell 5 TV, I can search TV and find the icon of a TV, and boom. So now that icon is there, and then you can just fill this up, and then when you're done, you just press back, and then you save the icon pack. But since I already did that, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. So now I already filled up all my icons and selected specific ones for the ones that don't have, and now I just tap on this and press apply. As you can see, I already applied it, so the only option is unapply. And if you miss the icon or you download a new app that doesn't have a specific icon, you can edit it and then save it again and then reapply it again. So that's how you change your icons to get this look right here. And now the next thing that I do that people might be wondering, because people think it's a theme, it's not a theme. This is stock Samsung One UI that I'm using, and I just use the icon pack. And then so the next thing I do is all the folders I have, I change them to transparent. So if you open up a folder, you go to this circle right here, and then you can have different color options. You press the color wheel. If you don't see this option, then try these steps on the screen. And then you just slide this opacity slider all the way down to 0, and boom, done. Now the folders have no more color on them, and it just looks transparent. It matches the look of the icons. So that's all I do for the folders, and it kind of creates this different look that, you know, maybe you're interested in. Then the other thing is I use Samsung's built-in apps, or Samsung's first-party apps. And so the calendar app has its own widget. And the cool thing about Samsung's apps widgets is that you can adjust opacity in the same way. So basically all the Samsung widgets, I just turn the slider down to 0 for the opacity, and then they have a transparent look. And this is the reminders app from Samsung. This is the calendar app from Samsung, and I use other ones sometimes as well. The other thing that I use sometimes, people have seen in my other videos with my S25 Ultra, is the wallpaper, the plain wallpaper. So for a nice simple wallpaper, you go to wallpapers and styles when you're editing your home screen, go to change wallpaper, go all the way down to colors, and it doesn't matter what color you choose from here. Just choose a color and then press next. And now what you can do is you can customize. You can choose a specific color right here in the color wheel, and you have swatches, you have the color spectrum, and basically just find a color you like. So on my S25 Ultra, I had this grayish color, and then what I do is I slide this right here to make it a little bit darker so that I can see, you know, the white icons and stuff like that. Then there's different styles. So I choose one of these styles. So mainly it's something like this, and I'll make it a little bit lighter. Maybe I might choose a different shade of gray, maybe like this, and boom. And that's basically it. That's how I create my wallpaper, just built into Samsung stock OS. The wallpapers, the folders, and the widgets, they're all Samsung stock, and you can find them within your phone without downloading anything else additionally. But the icons, you have to buy them in the Play Store. Like I said, Retro Mode Light in the Play Store, and you can apply them as I showed. So this is the inside screen. The outside screen, it's the same thing. Let me just show you an example of the other Samsung widgets. So if I go to, let's say, Samsung clock or something like that, grab the alarm. I can select this alarm and then settings, boom. Now I have my alarm here and it's transparent just like everything else. So all the Samsung apps, I think all of them have, the ability to have a transparent widget, and they all have widgets that are just good and work well and look nice as well. So for the lock screen and the always on display, I basically keep it simple. It's the same thing. So the same way to get the wallpaper, you just tap and hold the empty space on your home screen and then choose wallpaper and styles. And then here, I just keep it simple. Like, it's a basic clock. I use this one. Probably change the color to white, but there's other options that you can find. And like you have this calendar, for example, and this will show up on your always on display as well. But I keep it simple with this one. Then for the widgets, I put, my reminders list and then my Samsung Health stats, and that's basically it. And you can move this around because, it's a bigger screen. You can also move it around on smaller screens as well. That's basically how I do my lock screen and always on display. So if I lock my phone, it will show exactly that. And then on the other display where it shows the full screen, lock screen, it looks like this. And now for the icon pack, I was saying that there's cool widgets built into the retro mode light icon pack, and it's actually true. So if I go to retro mode in the widget selector, there's different things. So you have the analog clock, you have the dates, the digital clock, greeting, shortcut, calendar. So these are all pretty cool widgets because you can program them to open a certain app when you tap on them, and they also are transparent. They fit the theme. So this is the calendar widget. You can adjust the size. As you can see, it's still small. So if I tap and hold, go to settings, and I can increase the size of the calendar. So now I have this cool looking, 8-bit kind of style calendar, and it just fits the theme of the icon pack. Really cool. And then what I was saying before is that you can enable it to open the app when you tap on it. So if I choose the calendar that I use, Samsung Calendar, now if I tap on it, it goes to Samsung Calendar. So that's really cool. So that's what I mean by the widgets are also really cool with this icon pack. It's not just an icon pack, it also has sick widgets. And then it also has the ability to, do different phrases. So for instance, it can say good evening, good night, good morning. You can actually customize those phrases. So let's say I wanted to say, like a Bible verse or something like that at different points in the day. I can actually do that here with this customized greeting and these time periods. So that is really cool. And you can adjust the size, the center alignment of it. And here is the format. So whatever the greeting is at the time, let's say I put John 3:16 for the morning, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then where it shows greeting will be what pops up. So John 3:16 will pop up in the morning. And then if I change to a different verse, something like that, then that will pop up at different times. And you can even just do different messages like, keep going or whatever, don't give up type of thing throughout the day. And that's just a cool, functionality in this widget. And then on top of all that, you can also still enable it to allow you to open any app. So let's say I put the calculator, I can tap on good afternoon, it opens up the calculator. So really cool icon pack with the ability to have these widgets. And there's other widgets, and I'm pretty sure all of them can do the same thing where you can set an app to open. And actually one cool thing, if you want to take the aesthetic to another level, is you can do something like this. This is what I did before. So you can go to shortcut, add that, put it in the center. Let's say I want to put an app on my home screen, but just have it be text. So I can type in Tesla and then choose the app, Tesla, boom. And now Tesla is on my home screen. And I can increase the size of the text if I want to, or make it smaller. And it opens up the Tesla app. So that is really cool. You can, name it literally whatever you want. So I can name it My Whip. And then boom, opens up the Tesla app. So really, really, really tough customization. So that is basically how I customize my phone in terms of the theme and the aesthetic. Everything else, I leave it as default settings. For the colors, the color palette, I kind of just leave it off. But if I do turn it on, it's probably something more neutral like this, or something along the lines of this gray color right here. And that's basically it. Like I keep it very simple, keep it very kind of minimal, but with this nice transparent theme and aesthetic. The other wallpaper that I had is actually a photo that I took, and then I kind of mashed it up and put it into a collage. And yeah, I started using that recently on this Z Fold 6. So if I go to my gallery and then go to restored, I got it from my Google Photos. Yeah, this is just a photo I took and I made it into a collage, as I said. So I've been using that a little bit. So that is it. That's how I customize my Samsung Galaxy devices, my Z Fold 6 and S25 Ultra and other Galaxy devices. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till the next video, we're out. Peace.